Good morning. It is another day of working in the shop. We're working on the Bombi, and surprise, Tom worked on the Bombi without even filming it because I told him to.
Shame on me. But we did make some good progress. Check this out, the belt's on. We have an alternator, no power steering, because that's not how we steer. And we have a bunch of things ready to go in right now.
So we have an enormous crew again today.
That was kind of harsh. I think they're all sized and shaped nicely. We have a lot of people.
They're human size. So when I say that enormous crew, not individually, it's the collective. There's a lot of them.
Oh, I was confused. It's Wednesday.
I don't know. It is Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Wednesdays we wear pink.
Oh. Everybody's talking about my pink pants.
Everybody's talking about my tight pants. Got my tight pants.
Okay, here we go. Look over here.
What are you eating, man?
These were given to me by a flight attendant on a flight, even though I told her I did not want them. And so I put them in my pocket, and today I found them, and I'm eating them for breakfast.
They go through the wash?
I don't know.
So today, my dad put me on the task of pulling this all apart again. We have these bolts on here, they're a little too short, so I'm putting bigger ones on right here. This big bolt right here holding it all together, I've got to put a tack on because we never put Loctite or anything on it like that. That's what I'm doing right now. And then Tom and Caitlin are doing their stuff. Anyways, that's what I'm doing right now. It's kind of boring stuff. I'll let you know when I get it done. And then we'll move on to the next thing, which I think will be on the back of the Bombi.
All right, everybody's working on the Bombi right now, and there's a few parts that we need from the store. So I'm the guy to go get the parts. Come with me, let's go get some giblets.
Yeah!
You brought me popcorn. Thank you so much.
We got Robbie here today to help us with the Jeep Gladiator.
Today we're going to put on rock sliders from Rock Slide Engineering, one of my favorite parts to put on a Jeep.
And we're down here helping and assisting in any way we can, and I brought my crew. They're going to be mounting up the wheels and tires for Deja Blue.
Wow, there are a lot of bolts holding this thing on. Now watch this. Ready? Ready, ready, ready? You guys want to see a magic trick? There we go! Here, Mom, grab that without scratching the Jeep. Second one is off. Now we gotta put the new ones on.
Robbie thought he was going to have help when he came down there to do it, but he's trying to order Domino's pizza.
But you know what? He's craving it, so he gets a free pass.
All right, we got a lot of stuff still going on today. People are out there and around and wherever. Another task that we have on the list to get done today is, do you hear that? That's too much bass. When you're driving in this thing, it makes a ton of like droning bass sound. You're just in a big soup can. So we're gonna put on some of this sound deadening material. Put it over here, maybe on Caitlin. And that should, oh yeah, noticeable.
All right, the mail just arrived, and I got my harness from Holly. I'm going to start snapping all this in. Check that out. I think it's just what we needed. Yes, in that box.
Somebody sent me some fresh coconut, so I'm gonna open it up and eat it.
Looks like a lot of fiber.
I don't think you guys will like this. I don't know though. Do dogs like coconut? Oh man, that is good.
Get
That's
the
pretty
guy's
dang good.
straw.
Do we have a straw?
I have some brake tubing.
You cut me a piece of it off.
I got the thing right here for
You
you.
think that's food grade? Does it say anything about lead?
No, it's nickel and copper.
Okay.
There you go.
That is amazing.
Oh, that one's actually not too bad.
Want to try it?
I'll try it, but I'm not a coconut guy. Well, that's decent.
So this is why we're all gonna be sick with the exact same cold.
This coconut.
That didn't work.
It's on your pizza. Back to the wiring harness.
Oh, did we get the new harness today?
Yeah, it's here. We're ready to fire this thing up really soon.
Finally found a use for a ball peen hammer.
Robbie, what have we done so far? Because when I mean we, I mean him.
We have routed the wiring wrong twice, and we installed some bump strips, but we have this figured out.
He has this figured out. Let me show you what I have done. So, these are a very long vehicle, and you gotta add on a little bar to the back with these. So we just bolted these together, so now it's longer.
How many monkeys does it take to install one of these?
3.
There it goes. What would we have done without Colin? We wouldn't have been able to get that thread in without Colin up top.
I got a high five for it.
Yep. Okay, so all we got to do now is put our washers and nuts on it, tighten it up, and driver's side's on also.
All right, Tom wants a hole through this so that he can plug in one of his fancy little connectors. So that's a tiny little hole. That's my pilot hole. Now it's time to put some real effort into it. Oh, look at that. Look at this thing. Do you think this will work, Tom? How big of a connector is it?
Give it a try. Sometimes we do the right thing the wrong way.
It seems to be cutting too fast. I'm afraid when it breaks through, it's going to
Tear up everything.
It's gonna break my wrist. I'm gonna lay it against here so it can't break my wrist. Okay, it worked. That's really nice. Once again, we prove you can do the right thing the wrong way, and there it is.
Okay, injector 1, injector 3, injector 5, injector 7. Okay, we're getting close.
Okay, so me and Robbie got the rock sliders on here. We got everything zip tied up. Robbie did most of it. I held the zip ties.
He did an amazing job with the zip ties.
Yes. We're gonna let this down, put the magnets on the doors, and then we're gonna see if they work.
Okay. I think the on-off is not working. All right, so Colin got the fuse put in, so we're gonna test see if the magnets are in the right spot. All right, that's one door. Oh, look, the lights even come on. Oh, you can't see it, but the lights come on underneath. Okay. That's right.
Got it.
Got
Let's go.
it. So the rock sliders from Rock Slide Engineer. It wasn't too terrible of an installation. I've done a lot of mechanical stuff, so maybe for the DIY guy, it's probably gonna take you about 5 to 6 hours. I think we did it as a team in about 4. So not terrible, and whoever wins this gladiator, look at that. You're gonna have steps that come right out.
So Hillbilly got these mounted up today. They look great. I think they're gonna fit Dory the Explorer amazing.
I think they look awesome. And they're gonna fit inside these wheel wells so good. If they don't, you can make them fit.
Yeah, I got a claw hammer that says they'll fit. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go put our tools away and we're gonna let these guys hit the road. They're headed to Hammertown to, they're going down to hang out with Holly. And
so we're going down to hang out with the Onyx crew and everybody that's there.
All right, we'll be back tomorrow, but for you it's gonna be...
It is a new day and we have tons of stuff going on. Matt is doing important off-road game stuff in the back room. Caitlin's running out to get some parts and I'm just tinkering on this.
A lot to do and no time to do it.
So what's your overall project right now? You're just wrapping up the engine?
Yeah, after you get the engine dropped in, there's all these pieces. You got to get the fuel connected, transmission lines connected, coolant lines, vacuum lines, all the electrical. So there's tons and tons of parts, little tiny projects that happen as soon as you get the engine and transmission back in. It's 926-040. Awesome, thank you. Bye. Have you ever hung up a phone and said I love you to the person that you're not supposed to say I love you to, hey, love you, bye, and then you realize you were talking to your buddy, you weren't talking to your wife? Love you, oh, never mind, see ya. That's weird, that's awkward, don't put that in the video.
No, too bad.
So Tom told me that I could work on anything I wanted to work on today as long as it was the brakes. So I'm gonna be working on the brakes. All right, these are coming out for the whatever time, lots of times. There's the brake fitting. Okay, this one I'm gonna do horizontal because because the next one I'm gonna do slightly uphill. So that one goes uphill just a little bit like that.
I am on my way to O'Reilly's so I can go pick up some stuff for Tom for parts for the Bombi. Think we got everything we need? Let's go check with Tom and find out.
Ooh, I don't know. This is smaller. I don't think that's gonna go. No, just drops right in. Okay.
Dang it.
We'll have to try again.
Unfortunately, I got the wrong part, so we're gonna go back to O'Reilly's and see if we can find what we do need. After a lot of phone calls with Tom, and Jade was incredible and helped me out, hopefully we have everything that we need now. But
Try again. See if we got the. Oh, that looks good. We can use that.
success.
Fuel hose could be cool hose. Look at that. Oh, that looks like the right connector and the right thread.
The old one.
I think it's a match. This is gonna work. Okay, let's go install. That worked. Oil pressure sensor is in. We're melting the metal. Got liquid metal dripping on here like a Terminator, like a T-1000. Was it the 1000? Which Terminator was? Ow! I burned myself. Which Terminator was the liquid metal guy? Right, it was the cop, but he wasn't a T-1000, right? Wasn't the T-1000 Arnold? I don't know. They'll have to help us out in the comments.
Matt has Colin and I working on the winch. We're gonna get this thing wired up, some holes drilled, some wires for switches, all sorts of good things.
Let's do it.
You're gonna wanna work these side to side.
Like just move them back.
Yeah. Kind of round in a circle like that. That one's got a big old notch on it. Is this big enough? It should be almost. Just about.
Colin, what just happened?
What was your question about what?
So sometimes in life, you make boo-boos.
You are definitely
And I just made one.
But
I have a solution. Do we have a yellow paint pen?
We have a blue one.
No, that's not helpful.
Oh, to fix the dash?
No.
yeah, to fix the dash.
I know, doesn't it bother you?
Yeah, it does bother me. I really need a yellow paint pen to fix the dash. I feel dumb right now.
Did he just drill through that? Hang on. Jake, did you just drill this hole?
No.
There was no hole here a second ago. Am I losing my mind?
Possibly.
Did you look and see it? Did I point to it and say I need a hole drilled here?
You said I need a hole drilled right there.
Okay, I'm just losing my mind. Do not drill a hole there.
Okay.
I think that's the
I can do that. Here.
Is it your first sign of age
Apparently.
or stress? Or
Something. Oh, look at this.
Let me out, will you?
It's happening. Look at this. Panel number 1 installed. They got a big crew out here today. This should go like, it's supposed to rain later today. I live in the desert for a reason, so it really irritates me when it rains. Are these our toolboxes?
Yeah.
We're gonna have another bay up and running quick.
Hey, did you see the progress?
Yeah, they're getting it done.
Can we get a weather report?
Yeah, cloudy, wind a little windy, might rain, about 60 degrees. We'll get it done though.
Had to pull a winch off because I couldn't get to the nut on the back, but now I can. Beautiful. Okay, we got the light back on, we got this back on, and now I just shortened this. We're gonna bolt the ground onto the Bombi, and then I think we're done up here. Just gotta run a few wires in here, and then I gotta build a plate for my dad.
We're gonna try to make this straight because of something that we saw on like Instagram or TikTok or something. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is drill a hole all the way through this, using the right tool for the job. plenty big, but I think it'll work.
I found it again.
I wonder if it's straight with. Well, that's not too bad. Okay. That is straight enough if we don't kink it. Now, how do you get through? Okay. So we're going to set this over here for a second. Let's get 9 feet here. Approximation is all we need. Okay.
It is raining sideways out there.
It's hailing through this.
It is an absolute storm.
You're soaked.
I know.
You need new pants.
Taking care of Rhett stuff. I'm drenched. Like I'm soaked.
Okay, we're making progress over here. I just hooked up the power wire for the alternator. This little connector is coming in the mail. I don't have it yet. That'll turn the alternator on. And I'm running everything to the battery, but I'm not plugging it in yet because I don't want any sparks. Also, I got 2 connectors put on this. These are going to be our transmission coolers. They're attached to the radiator. Matt's still using the flaring tool, so when he's done, we'll start doing the transmission lines.
So this goes right here. So we need a crisp bend on this.
I'm gonna go talk to Jordan and see if we still have that brake.
So I've been making the transmission lines that attach into our radiator, and I'm using that same flaring tool, and they're coming out beautiful. This is my second line, and I have not messed up all day forgetting to put the ferrules on before I do the flare. I'm on a roll.
That looks amazing. Looks like spaghetti.
That is sick.
Spaghetti?
These are the best days in the shop when things are just getting done. Matt's in there telling jokes. We're all just having a task to do. Doesn't get any better than this.
Pretending they're funny.
Yeah.
So, regardless of the crime, why do penguins always make bail? They're not a flight risk.
Dad jokes.
This is the same muffler that I run on the MORR and the Banana Flowmaster HP2. I love this because it's like an old school glass pack with a new school twist, a little bit not so poppy, like especially on deceleration. These don't pop like a glass pack. You go blah 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 blah. Here, hold this. This is gonna need to be cut like right there. Could leave me a ½ inch of flange on it. I think this exhaust is really gonna bring this engine bay together. And what's cool about these mufflers is these use Flowmaster's patented cool shell technology. They did not pay me to say that. That's what they say about these. And I've noticed that in the MORR, these, if you put a heat gun on these, they are significantly cooler than the rest of the exhaust system. I'll have to show you that. So this will keep the interior engine temperatures down just by virtue of their own design. Shell technology. There's something about me where I have to do this. Oh! And I don't know why I have to do that. They work.
Okay, I'm gonna tack this up for my dad. This is TIG welding, and I love TIG welding, so I'm super excited.
Oh.
Well, we'll check it.
Oh!
You get shocked? Okay, don't grab it.
Oh, hold on.
Am I gonna get shocked?
Doesn't feel like it. Oh, that is so awesome.
I'd say it's awesome.
Got it.
All right, we got the second side done here.
That looks so good.
Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
No, the next one will be flawless, trust me.
He's so worried about flawless. I just want the exhaust to get out. So there is some concern about, you don't want the exhaust facing straight back. Like this is common, so You don't want it going straight back because when you're back here hooking up, it's in your face, which is true. But if we turn it down like this, it doesn't really change anything. And I think it's going to look good coming straight back. This one is definitely angled down. Come look at this.
That one is level.
Well,
this one.
yeah, this does you no good. These are just loose, and that one's pointed up because it's holding up.
You can see the
but you can see the
mufflers.
muffler is down.
Nobody's perfect, and neither is the Bombi,
Yep.
but it'll do the job.
Okay, we got a lot done today. We are much closer to getting this started than when we started. That sentence makes sense if you think about it. So we'll be back tomorrow like...
It just sounded goofy.
Good morning. We are back on the Bombi today. Colin came in early and just started TIG welding. Are you happier with that?
I'm way happier.
All
Warmed
right.
up now.
Jake, show us what you've been working on.
I've been working on getting some stuff prepped for Colin. So Colin's redoing his intake manifold, round 2 next time.
Yeah, so this hose ended up being a little higher, so we're gonna have to change the bracket and how it works. Something devastating happened to the air cleaner yesterday. We're not gonna say who did it. We'll give you a clue though. They're not here today.
That's awkward. Don't put that in the video.
Oh, that sounds dark.
Oh, that's dark.
They're not here anymore. No, it's just their day off. Sometimes when you fabricate on things, things get messed up. So while Colin's finishing up the exhaust, we're gonna get back on the brakes. Common brakes. All right, we've got these fuel lines secured. Look how secure they are. They are not tightened up. So we're gonna start at one end and tighten everything up to the other end so that when we bleed the brakes, we have no leaks. We will not tolerate leaks, and if we do get leaks, we'll fix them.
Please stop singing that. He has this awful song. Have they heard it before?
Yeah.
It's awful.
What's the rap you just came up with about Corvairs?
We got a new
One
rap
that
site.
you came up with?
63 Spider,
Here.
Chevrolet
I
Classic.
have a video.
63 Spider, Chevrolet Classic. You saying safe, I say fantastic. Jump on in, I'll put it in gear. The trunk's in the front because the engine's in the rear. All right, it is lunchtime, but it's very important that Colin make these look a certain way. It's important to Colin. And because it's important to Colin, it's important to me. And you should think it's important too. And I burnt my hand off camera a second ago.
It's very hot.
The smell is lingering in the air.
You heat it from the inside because you'll get better color, more, just better. The last and final quench.
All right, so we just got to put some brackets that bolt to the engine, and that will hold this from vibrating. We definitely need some heat shielding over here. We got to shield the battery and shield these tubes.
You're gonna want to take care of this stuff too.
Yeah, there'll be some shielding over here. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. This shield may just bolt in right here and go down and
Hang down right there.
yeah, I don't know.
There's
We'll
a lot
figure it
of stuff.
It's not going to be really bad. And maybe we'll just shape it and TIG weld it to this. We could do that too.
Look at this. Jordan made this all by himself.
We're back from lunch. We had some happy birthday cake. Now it's time to pour sauce in the Bombi.
Whoa, was that some Jake terminology there?
I said Jake was here and I wanted him to understand what was going on.
Sauce.
They look like little frying pans.
Yeah, they look like little deep fryers. Yeah. Rhett, I need you to find the correct wrenches to go around and loosen, just crack.
Each
Do one full turn out on every single one of those things.
We are leaking out of the wrong area. We need to tighten that down. They're starting to spew out of that.
Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay. I need a big pry bar of some sort. Okay. It's bottoming out on this before it's seating on the copper. Okay. I bet you we have the same problem over here. You just can't see it yet. Okay, let off.
Okay, got a lot of air that time.
Okay, again. Hold, let it off. Okay, do both of those levers feel the same to you? They're perfect. They're exactly what we need. Okay.
We like that.
All right, the moment we've all been waiting for is here, and that is we're putting the tracks back on so this thing doesn't look like it skipped leg day every day of its life. Okay, we just pushed the Bombi out there, and we just did it the old-fashioned way. And then after we got it out there, I realized that it has brakes, and they work because 2 of the wheels that the brakes go to are on the ground. So we're gonna test that right now. Caitlin, put that broom down. Okay, jump in this thing, and then you're gonna pull the brakes.
Oh
see
my
if it stops.
goodness, I feel special.
We're gonna do one little test.
Call if you need me.
Okay, pull the brake gently. Let's see if we can push you. No, we can't. Stop. It's got brakes. You think they'll skid? Wait till it hits the gravel. Go. All right, it works.
They work?
Yes,
Woo!
yes. We built a thing and it works.
So cool.
It's always a good feeling.
Well, the gas gauge still doesn't work.
It never will. Nope. I didn't say we built everything and it worked. Okay, now we've just got to put this thing together. So where's that bucket of bolts?
Right here.
Yeah, grab the pins out of there. There should be 4 of them. So I haven't done this a whole bunch.
So we're not good at it yet.
So we're not good at it. So we're gonna learn together today. We're just gonna have to do this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there should be an all metal locking nut in there. It's not a nylock, it uses metal.
Okay, that's in.
That's it. Whoa, whoa. There you go. Ah, piece of cake. Okay, now we need to tension these tracks. We're gonna see how good that goes. What size is this? This is 1 3/8, so we don't have an 1 5/16.
Super big. I'd say they're pretty close, actually.
All right.
We got the tracks on.
We do. Let's push it out and look at it. Yeah.
We just stuffed a V8 in the back of that thing, and now it's on tracks.
I'm happy. Oh yeah, those tracks are tight. They're probably a little too tight, but they'll loosen up in the first couple miles of driving.
Yeah, we'll stretch out.
All right, this is another milestone in the history of the Bombi. Look at this thing. Leg day skipping is over for the Bombi. It is full workout, head to toe, every day, 5 hours at the gym. That's a lot of time.
That is a lot of time. That's a lot of gym.
Next video, we're gonna start it and drive it. Mark my word.
Thanks for watching.
Okay, 1 wrinkle. All right, we're a half a wrinkle more on that one, so you need to go in like 2 millimeters.
You're right, it was half a wrinkle.
That's right, half a wrinkle.